Hi guys, and welcome back to Creative Pet Keeping. On this episode of the Fishy Fan Friday, I give you updates on all of my tanks so you get to see how everyone's doing. Starting with the 20-gallon long. As you can see, the plants are growing very well. I actually moved one of these guys back here and swapped this one in the front. I have my endlers that I bred in here now, and I don't have the female bettas in here yet because I still want this tank to have some more time to establish. I also want the pothos plants. I put some new ones to establish some roots, and then with all the extra pothos plants, that way the nitrates will be kept in check in this tank. So I know a lot of you guys are really excited about me putting the female bettas back in, but it's sometimes better to take your time and to slowly introduce fish to an aquarium instead of being in a hurry. It's just, by the way, so much glare. It's just kind of the safe thing to do. The endlers, on the other hand, are doing really well, and this does give them an opportunity to kind of adjust and become comfortable with this tank. So when I do put in the female bettas, they will do well. Another interesting thing is, because the endlers are only in here and two autosynclus catfish, I don't have to feed the endlers very much. The endlers spend a lot of time nibbling algae, and let me show you. Nibbling algae off of plants and rocks, so they've been kind of helping keep the algae under control as this tank kind of establishes and the plants grow out. I still need to make my CO2, custom CO2 that I'm adding to this tank. I need to hurry up and do that. I've been kind of putting it off and saying I was going to do it, so I need to do it. So I can get CO2 going in this tank, and yeah, that's pretty much what's going on here. There's definitely more males than females because I do prefer looking at the males. So as you can see, there's 3 boys chasing a girl. But besides that, this tank is doing fairly well so far. I removed one of the rocks, and I might remove a few more rocks because that is kind of raising my pH. So as, you know, gonna experiment with some things as I figure stuff out. But since there's nothing magical going on in this tank, let me take you over to the other tanks so I can give you updates on those. Here is the 20-gallon long with apparently a lot of glare from the tanks that are behind me. And here I have a bunch of male and female guppies as well as 2 male bettas that are separate. I have Demon Betta right here, which I need to tell you guys his story one day and why he's named Demon Betta. Some of you guys that have been with me in this channel for a long time will know why. And then also I have Mr. Bubbles in here somewhere, and I don't know where he is. He's always kind of swimming around and exploring and hiding. He only comes out to really eat. But Mr. Bubbles has been growing really well. He's actually become bigger than Demon Betta. Let me see if I tap the glass. He might come out from where he's... There he is. So as you can see, so much glare. He's actually bigger than Demon Betta, surprisingly, which is interesting. Also, check out how his fins have grown back. If you look at a few videos in the past, I did trim his fins, and check out how beautiful they are. Sometimes if you have fish that either tear up their own fins or have fin rot or any sort of issues, in his case he just nipped his own fins off. Sometimes trimming them really helps. As you can see, it really helped grow his fins back and made it a lot easier for him to swim. And yeah, he's doing pretty well. Let me show you guys the rest of my other tanks. So this is the magical corner. I moved the light from the 20-gallon long in here for now because I didn't really have an extra light for the bonus tubs. I still have the yellow labs, the African cichlids, the 3 of them in here, and then I have the rest of my endlers as well as all my adult female bettas are actually in this tank. This is going to be the grow out tub for the baby bettas. So the fact that the females are in here is actually really good because they will keep the sponge filter cycled by providing all the waste for all the beneficial bacteria. So that way this tank will be nice and ready for all of the baby bettas when we move everyone out to the 20-gallon long. And then over here is the koi male. That is the father to the fry that I'm about to show you. He is actually, since he is a koi bettas are marble bettas, so as you can see, he's actually still changing his color. He's through the process. He's starting to get some black on his face, black along his body, as well as some blue. So I'm kind of interested to see how he's going to change in the next couple of months. I also don't really know what I'm going to do with this tank. This tank is just kind of existing over here. I don't know if I should get a divider and get another male in here, or should I move the male somewhere else and then turn this into like an experimental tank. For a while I've been wanting to try some tutorials of like really fun themed tanks. So let's say, for example, SpongeBob themed tank that also has decor that is good for bettas. So like, you know, kind of fun stuff for the average fish keeper. I'm not really sure yet if I want to do that, but that's definitely an idea. Hey Mookie. Oh, Mookie's here. Are you gonna say hi to everybody? No, he's like, bye. So that's kind of what's going on here. Also, before I forget, I do have another channel called Creative Pet Vlogs, and I'm not really sure what to do with that channel. So I made a video yesterday asking you guys on that channel for advice. So I'm gonna have in the cards a few questions and polls, and they're gonna pop up in the top right corner. So if you can answer those questions for me, that would really help determine the fate of that channel. And okay, let me show you some more stuff. Down here, this is where I'm gonna start setting up my baby Bramshire hatchery, because I keep moving it around and I feel like this might be a better area. And then over here I have the Daphnia culture that is growing, the little mini colony. They're alive and they're reproducing, but I've had some troubles with them. I almost made this culture crash. And I'm also experimenting with 2 other containers to see how different setups affect their reproduction and growth rate. Right now the water is really cloudy because it has yeast in it, which is what they feed on, so you won't be able to really see them. I have to get really up close and then I could see them move. Maybe you might be able to see them right here. No, the camera's not picking it up. I mean, I can see them with my eyeballs, but you won't be able to see them. So I will have a tutorial video on that in the future. I just kind of have to really get the hang of this. I don't want to make a tutorial video and telling people how they should grow their Daphnia while having issue growing them myself. So I have to kind of figure this out. If you are interested in getting Daphnia so you can grow them out for your own fry, and also adult fish love Daphnia, I will in the description provide you an email to a breeder, and just pretty much send her an email, let her know, and you know, you can pay her and she'll send you some Daphnia. She's kind of really awesome. She'll talk you through it. And now the moment everyone is waiting for is the babies. So they just ate this morning, and I fed them Repashy gel food, so some of them are pooping really big poops, but they seem to be doing well with the Repashy food. Now I need to find this one baby in here that's really cool, because he or she changed colors and is almost cellophane. And where are you, little baby? I'm kind of trying to see. This is my dark one, by the way, right here. I was gonna go down here. That's the darkest baby I have. And they're starting to change colors. Oh, there he is. Do you see him? Right there? My little, let me zoom in. I'm trying to focus. That's my little baby that's probably definitely gonna become a koi, hopefully. but the little baby's already changing. So it's kind of really cool to be able to start to see them change. It started with that one baby, and now some of the other ones are starting to lighten up. So some of them are getting darker, some are getting lighter. So I guess this is the time of their life where the babies are starting to change colors into something that will more closely resemble what they're going to be. They will still change colors as they grow up, so even when they're probably going to be like 4 or 5 months, that's still not going to be the color that they might be. And even once they do become fully koi afterwards, I mean, just like you saw with the male right here, let me zoom in on him. Focus. He was like a beautiful koi pattern, and now he is becoming something completely different. He does look still very pretty. If I bring a mirror for him to flare, he might show off his colors. Actually, let me do that. Okay, so I have this makeup mirror. I'm gonna let him see himself. No, don't focus on the mirror. No, camera, no. He gets really excited, and my camera does not want to focus where it's supposed to. But as you can see, if it wants to focus, it does not want to focus. He gets really spunky and pretty once he flares and gets excited. Let me move the mirror out of the way. And see if he's still excited and I can kind of focus on him. Are you still gonna flare for me? Show everyone how lovely and spunky you are. Oh, you are flaring at me. Now you're flaring at the camera. You're flaring at the audience. Oh, you're so sassy. You're so sassy. Gosh, I'm starting to sing the songs of Graveyard Girl on YouTube. Her sassy song. That's the one thing about watching YouTubers is sometimes... Oh, he's flaring really nicely now. No, and of course my camera doesn't want to focus. Why? But yeah, the one thing about watching YouTubers is after you watch them for a while, you pick up on their mannerisms and things they say and the little unique songs and things. And I kind of wonder what weird things that I say and do you guys have picked up and started to do. Maybe you haven't even noticed. Who knows? Who knows? Oh, there we go, I think. No, camera does not want to focus. But he's still very lovely, even though he's changing. So, that's kind of, focus, my update here. I still need to figure out a better light. This is actually a saltwater tank light. I made the mistake of buying this a long time ago, where I kind of didn't know the difference between freshwater and saltwater lights, which is why it has the different blues and reds and greens in it, and it kind of looks purple. Now it does work nicely with my planted tank with the stingray light, because that light has a normal color. It's kind of more yellow toned, and together they create this nice color where my 20-gallon long looks more white light. It's really pretty. So for now, this is my temporary thing. The one cool thing about it is it does have the night mode, which is, let me show you. And then every night I turn it on and I have this cool purple party. It looks purple, but it's actually blue. When I look at it with my eyeballs. So that's kind of a fun thing. I don't know. I don't think the fish really care, but I'm definitely amused. I also figured out something funny. I want to see if I can catch it on camera. But whenever I was trying to clean the bottom of the glass, the babies would get excited and they would start to follow. I want to see if they're going to do it. Yep, they're kind of doing it. Let me zoom in a little bit. There we go. Yeah, little babies. Oh, they're going to get me. They're going to eat me. I'm going to get eaten by little babies. They're like, is this food? Can we eat it? And they're so cute and curious. They're all just staring down there. They're like, what's going on? What was that? So that is kind of my update for Fishy Fan Friday. I should have asked you guys some questions so I can answer some questions. So that's gonna happen probably next Friday. this upcoming week I am going to have a review for a really cool cat product, so stay tuned for that. And some other fun stuff for you guys. I am also finally going to start working on my website. I keep putting it off because there's like 8 million things I need to do. So at the very least, I'll try to get some basics done for my site and maybe some pet bio. So when that happens, I'll let you guys know. And what else can I tell you? Oh, I'm also starting to do some art. Especially some designs of my pets. I'm starting with Banana so I can turn them into stickers and some other fun things. I'm wondering if you guys would be interested if I made prints of art of my pets, especially my betta fish and maybe some other fish. Would you guys be interested in purchasing prints or t-shirts? I don't know. I gotta start thinking about these things so that it can, the money will really help fund creative pet keeping and allow me to do bigger and greater and awesomer things, get more products to review, and maybe get a new fish tank. You know, really awesome stuff. So there's a lot of things in the works. I'm pretty excited. I really am pumped up about this channel growing. So yeah, that's kind of my Fishy Fan Friday update. I hope that you enjoyed looking at all the fish. And also side note, I have to keep blocking this every night because the cats want to drink from there and I don't want them to drink the water with the yeast, so funny things I do. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you already haven't, be sure to subscribe to this channel. I put out 3 videos a week now, which is super fantastic and awesome. I also have a vlog bonus something channel. I'm still figuring out what's happening with that channel. And yeah, that's it. You guys are awesome. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I will see you on Monday.